Yo, it's your boy. Good morning. So this morning's video is a friend of mine made a video yesterday on YouTube. Check him out, McKnight's Comedy Lounge. It's on YouTube. He's also got a Facebook. But this is my friend for like 30 years. This is my brother. You know what I mean? This is my family. He made a video yesterday about how tomorrow's never promised. Man, I could relate to that in so many ways. You know what I mean? Not only because of my addiction, that I died 3 times, right? Because of the amount of people that have died over the last going on 4 years now. You know what I mean? People that I've come in contact with, close friends and family members are dying every day. And it's not just from, alcoholism or drug addiction. It's from, natural causes and unnatural causes and accidents and stuff like that. But the video that he touched on is that tomorrow's never promised. Growing up in the streets, me and McKnight, we ran side by side for years. You know what I mean? For years. Started out as stash rats and pretty much blew up from there. Now, we sold drugs, we did drugs, and we've both grown up to the men we are today, and have kids and families and, responsible businesses and we had the chance to turn our lives around, luckily, what I mean, by the grace of God. If you knew half the things that we've been through in the past, then you can relate. And a lot of you probably watching this video can relate, but we grew up on the streets of Shaolin where, fighting was a regular daily thing. You know what I mean? Selling drugs and getting into crazy shit. I'm talking crazy stuff, right? That was on the normal, Like I grew up in a household that was straight out of the movie Goodfellas and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's the environment that I grew up in. You know what I mean? My dad was one of those guys, and he was serious about that shit. So, when he touched on it yesterday and I was watching the video, and if you want a good laugh, go to McKnight's Comedy Lounge, No Filter, New York City. He's got a couple of YouTube channels, and I'm telling you, there's some funny shit on there. Like, I make these videos, motivational, inspiring, and you know what I mean? I try to show people how to live life on life's terms. If you want a good laugh, go see my boy's page. But, knowing that tomorrow's never promised, just think about that. Like, if tomorrow wasn't promised for you, okay, are you happy with the way your life is today? And just let that resonate to you. You know what I mean? Let that sink in, because you have to, like, right now, I have no regrets in life, right? Right now, I don't regret anything I did in the past because it made me the man I am today. Things that happened to me in the past, I don't regret because it made me who I am today. It allows me to share my experience, strength, and hope with you, all right? So hopefully you can pass it down to your kids or your loved ones, and they don't have to struggle like we did, like I did. You know what I mean? Drugs and alcohol beat my ass. Yeah, it was all fine and dandy in the beginning, right? It was great. Had good times. Woohoo, pop bottles. You know what I mean? But that shit ate my life up, yo. You know what I mean? Waking up dope sick. Not even knowing where I am sometimes. It's crazy. So to live the life that I live today, it's just a blessing. That's the only thing I can describe. Because I stopped living by my will and turned it over to, my higher power. I turned my life over to the care of God as I understand them. But just think, man, if tomorrow wasn't promised, are you satisfied with the life you lived up until today? Can you, and don't just answer like, yep, sure can. Think about it. Think about it. Sure, I've done some fucked up things, pardon my French. I don't like to curse in my videos. I've done some messed up things in my life. But, I don't live in regret. I don't live in regret at all. Because if I live in regret, it's only going to take me back out there and I'm going to die. You know, the fact is, like, you know, I tell myself whenever I get them evil thoughts from my disease that, you know, smoking a J or having a drink or, you know, doing just one is a good idea. You know, the question that I ask my disease is, do you want to die? And it's funny because my disease is afraid of death. It's crazy. You know, I'm not afraid to die. I never have been, right? I'm curious to see what's on the other side. As crazy as that may sound, right? But my disease is afraid to die because then he can't play tricks on me anymore. You know what I mean? So, you know, I know the next time I pick up a drink or a drug, I'm going to die. You know what I mean? And that's the question I ask my disease. Are you ready to die? And he backs right off because he's not. He's not ready to die. He wants to torment me in my brain for the rest of my life. And that's okay. You know, because I've built such a prison to lock him in that I'm okay. I could live life on life's terms nowadays. And I'm happy with the way my life went up until today. So if tomorrow wasn't promised, you know, I could honestly say I'm truly happy about how my life turned out to be anyway. So just think about that, man, because so many people are dying from drugs and alcohol. So many people are dying, right? And if you're struggling with drugs and alcohol, please reach out to me. Please, 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 please. You know, having people reach out to me over 3.5 years ago, it saved my life. So if you're struggling, I'm here for you. There are people out there that understand what you're going through. You're not in it alone. Because tomorrow's never promised. So make today a blessing. Have a good day, guys.